Your dream home is waiting. These aren't tips. These are life-altering moves for first-time home buyers and even pros and retirees. Now your wallet, it's begging for this, so give me a thumbs up. Now number one is to buy the worst house in the best neighborhood. So you want to skip the biggest, flashiest home on the block. Instead, you want to grab the ugliest fixer-upper in a hot area. And you'll buy low and build equity, and sweat equity or cash, and then you'll even ride the wave of surrounding property value. Look, a $300,000 fixer-upper in a $400,000 neighborhood, that sure beats a $500,000 stunner that's not going to grow as much. So you want to verify all your numbers with the local real estate expert who knows the local market trends, especially in that neighborhood. Number two is target motivated sellers. You want to look for listings with phrases like price to sell or motivated, or homes that have been sitting on the market for 90 plus days. These are the sellers that might accept lower offers and even concessions. And number three is if you're a first-time home buyer, don't get pre-qualified. Get pre-approved. A pre-qualification is just a quick estimate, but a pre-approval is the lender's firm commitment after digging into your financings. And what this does is it tells the sellers that you're serious and you're ready to move. This can give you an edge in your negotiations, especially if the market and inventory is tight where you are. Plus, it narrows down the search to homes that you can actually afford. And this is going to save you time and heartbreak. But as a bonus, you can shop around for rates while you're at it. Even a quarter point, this difference can save you thousands of dollars over 30 years. Number four is use a buyer's agent for a better deal. When you hire a real estate agent, I know this sounds crazy, who represents you and not the seller, there's a huge difference. Their fee is usually paid by the seller, and they are going to fight for your best deal. Look, I see the numbers from every single transaction that closes as a real estate broker, and the facts are very revealing. Number five, time your rate lock. Now, mortgage rates, they fluctuate every day, but when you lock in when the rates dip, you can ask your lender for a float down option. That's if the rates drop even further before closing. Number six, inspect everything. Don't skip the home inspection. Now, even in a hot market, it's $300 to $500 well spent to uncover issues like leaks or wiring problems that you can negotiate for repairs for or lower the purchase price. Number seven is tap first-time home buyer programs. Now, if this is your first home, you want to look into the FHA loans, VA loans, of course if you're a veteran, or even state grants. They often mean lower down payments or help with closing costs, so you also want to check with HUD.gov for your state's housing site. Number eight is map your commute. Now, test drive that commute at peak hours before buying. A perfect house is not worth that soul-crushing daily grind, right? Google Maps, it can estimate, but the real time is what matters. Now, here's a couple more bonuses, guys. Number nine, overestimate your budget. So if you plan for hidden costs like maintenance, it's 1 or 2% of that actual yearly home value. So think about it. The HOA fees or higher utility costs. You want to pad your monthly budget by about 20% so you avoid being house poor. You don't want that. Number 10 is leverage down payment assistance. That's the DPA. Forget the myth that you need 20% down, because first-time home buyers can tap into a DPA program for grants, loans, gift funds from HUD, nonprofits, state agencies. There's a lot of different ways to slash upfront costs and get as little as 3% down or even 0 down. And your lender is going to point to you for those local options, and it varies widely according to state and even city to city. So you want to pair this with the FHA loan, the 3.5% down, or the VA loan, 0% down for eligible vets. And if you're in the game, because with these options, you're in the game without draining your savings. Now, these hacks can totally shift your odds in your favor, whether it's scoring a deal or dodging the money pit. So I want to know, which part of the process are you most focused on right now? Put it in the comments, let me know. I just want to make sure that you're not getting average, but you're getting way above average when it's your time. So I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.